Yes. Yeah, please come, Prasanna, Kiran, then Nagendra, Bandana, Shivaprasad, Varalakshmi, Madhumati, Prabhucharan, Sai. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, all of you.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, good evening. Welcome, welcome. Yeah. Now, do you have any doubts? Because I find some of you have some doubts and you are not able to get them clarified because there is no time when we meet. Today, first, we will spend some time in trying to solve the doubts of people if you have some. Whatever you know, you ask. If I know, I will tell you. Otherwise, I will verify the link and then tell you. So that way your doubts can be clarified. Yeah. So whatever doubts you are having immediately in mind, you can ask. Yeah. Anybody? No doubt.
Today's your outfit is very nice, sir.
Pardon. Huh?
Actually, today your outfit is looking very nice, sir. I mean,
Outfit. You
white
mean?
shirt on you. Yeah, white shirt. It's looking nice on you.
Yeah, it's nice. Thank you. Good. Thank you so much, Prabhu Charan. Thank you. Yeah. See, there are two situations when we will not be having any doubts. One, where we have studied everything correctly and where everything is clear. Second situation is where we have not studied anything, nothing is in our mind. That is also a situation when we will not be having any doubts. So, whatever
Okay, sir, I have a doubt.
Yeah, please ask Sai. Yeah.
Sir, is bonds and securities are same terms are different from each other?
Bonds and securities, fully honestly speaking, I don't know, but let us see. Google, we will search in Google. Are you seeing my searching? Bonds.
No, sir.
Or you are not seeing, Acha, 1 minute. I will give you. India, bonds and securities. I will share it with you. I am searching. Frequently asked questions, Reserve Bank of India. Can I buy Indian government bonds? Direct investment is another option to buy government bonds. All you need to do is to have a demat account, trading account with brokerage house. Once you have them, you can buy and sell bonds as per your choice. Yeah. What are bonds called in India? Oh, sovereign gold bonds. See, bonds are different from the other one you said, securities. Government securities may be, say, securities where they will give you some fixed rate of interest, whereas these are sovereign gold bonds. Instead of buying gold, you are buying bonds. Yes, please.
Sir, securities are only government only issuing it, sir?
Yeah, government securities.
Bonds?
Bonds are issued by government.
Any private sector?
No. Bonds are not issued by private sector. What are issued by private sector, they are known as debenture bonds.
Debenture bonds.
That is where they take a loan from you and it is as a bond. How do bonds work in India? Bonds can be created as IOUs that are given by the issuer to the lender, who is in this case the investor. No one would lend money for nothing, and hence the issuer of the bonds pays that extra for using the funds in the form of interest. The interest on bonds is paid at a fixed rate and predetermined schedule. Looking at this, the bonds can be issued by companies also.
Okay, sir.
Good. Next question, please. Yeah.
Sir, as Russia and Ukraine war will impact on inflation of our country, sir?
Yeah, it is affecting inflation of our country. Russia and Ukraine is resulting in a very big problem for us. 1 minute. I think I made a small article on that. Just a minute. If it is readily available, we can read that. 1 minute. Overall coming, sharing, participants, admit, or are there? Very good. Now let me go to this one. Current affairs. Just a minute for 5 minutes. What is it I should see? Russia and Ukraine. Russia and Ukraine. I wrote some article. That's why I'm seeing this. Yeah. Are you seeing this article on screen now? No.
No, sir.
No, I'm sharing it. I'm sharing it. Yeah. Now, who asked this question?
Madhumati, sir.
Madhumati, please read.
Yes, sir. Russia-Ukraine crisis. On 24th February 2022, Russia launched a special military operation in its neighboring country, Ukraine. After the announcement from Russia's president, Vladimir Putin,
Vladimir Putin. Yeah.
Vladimir Putin, powerful explosions were reported in several cities of Ukraine. Russia-Ukraine crisis. Ukraine wants to join NATO, North Atlantic Treaty Organization, which is strongly opposed by the Russia. Russia is against NATO's eastward expansion, stating that the expansion is a threat to the security. Russia's president
Vladimir Putin. I think that V and L we cannot combine and say. The better say as Vladimir Putin.
Okay, sir.
Or V
Vladimir
Putin. Or V Putin. V Putin. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Demanded a legally binding guarantee that Ukraine will not join NATO, and also NATO should not be conduct any military activities in Eastern Europe.
Very good.
Since
yeah. Thank you. Sheilavati, can you read? Sheilavati, please continue.
Yes.
Since November
2021, Russia has started amazing
amazing or amazing. Amazing will come AMAZING. Amazing. Amazing means appreciable. Amazing means in large numbers. Yeah.
military equipments near Ukraine's border as of February 2022. Approximately 150,000 Russian soldiers are there near Ukraine's border. France and Germany took the role of mediator to reduce the tension. They communicate with both the presidents to exercise restraint. On 21st November 2022, Russia recognized.
Are you sleeping?
No, sir. On 21st February 2022, Russia recognized Donetsk, Luhansk as state countries. They are internationally recognized as part of Ukraine. After recognizing them as separate countries, Russia announced that its troops will enter the separatist republics as peacekeeping forces, which further increased the tensions between Russia and Ukraine. Earlier in March 2014, Russia invaded Crimea as part of Ukraine and declared it as a part of Russia by stating that it took the move to protect the ethnic Russia in the region. This has started the Russia-Ukraine conflict. At the time, an armed conflict took place in the Donbas region of Ukraine too, which is a part of border Russia-Ukrainian war. Minsk Agreement 1, September 2014, an international agreement aimed at implementing a ceasefire was drafted, but it could not solve the crisis. So the Minsk Agreement 2, February 2015 was drafted, and both the countries agreed to implement a ceasefire.
Thank you. Thank you. We will go to SSV. Yeah. 1 minute. I will move it. Yeah. Several countries.
Several countries, including the US, UK, and the European Union, opposed the
Several
recognition
countries.
of Donetsk, Luhansk as republics and imposed limited sanctions on Russia. On 24th February 2022, Russia invaded Ukraine by land, air, and sea. Explosions were reported in several cities of Ukraine on the same day. Many countries, including France and Germany, are condemning Russia for declaring war. European Union is preparing to launch new sanctions on Russia for attacking Ukraine.
Ukrainian president.
Ukrainian President Zelensky said that they will defend themselves against the attack, even though Ukraine's armed forces are heavily outnumbered by Russia's armed forces. They are fighting really hard. Even civilians of Ukraine joined the fight to defend their country. On 8th March 2022, Volodymyr Zelensky, the president of Ukraine, said that since NATO does not want confrontation with Russia, it is not prepared to accept Ukraine into NATO. And hence he is no longer asking for NATO membership for his country. Russia has declared a special military operation in Ukraine, which was followed by explosions in several cities. Several countries are condemning the move and are preparing to launch harsh sanctions on Russia. The world leaders must unite to restore peace.
Very good. Thank you. Now, one thing, when you look at all this, of course, this is not the answer for what that girl asked. Is it affecting the economy? It is very much affecting the economy. Number one, because India was dependent on Russia and also Ukraine to a large extent for import of many items that are used in our industries. Not only that, for edible oil and other essentials also, we were dependent on them. So once they were stopped, that is resulting in shortage of supply. That will result in increase in inflation. That is what has happened. However, right now the situation is slightly under control, where yesterday SSV was telling that the July month inflation has come down to some extent. Inflation has come down to some extent, not very much, but still inflation is there over 6%. What is the percentage now? SSV 6.70.
9.71.
Oh, 7 point. Pardon.
Sir, 6.71.
Oh, 6.71. That is right. Very good. Now we will go to Rajesh. Rajesh is there?
Yes, sir.
United Nations.
The United Nations has expressed hope that the first grain shipment from blockaded Ukrainian ports could start in the first week of August 2022. However, the exact coordinates needed to ensure a safe passage for ships were still being negotiated on Thursday. United Nations Aid Chief Martin Griffiths said, "The fight, Russia's recent operational pause, which analytics identified in recent weeks as an effort to regroup troops before doubling down on Ukraine's south and east, appears to be ending. Russia appears set to resume ground offensives, with the Defense Ministry Sergei Shoigu telling troops on Saturday to intensify attacks in all operational sectors of Ukraine."
Very good. Wait. This is on one side. Maybe what I am telling now maybe not be there. Recently, what has happened? Russia has told that the prisoners who are there in Russia, prisons, where they are undergoing imprisonment for long periods, they are being told you can join the army and participate in the war. And if something happens to you, we will give 70 lakhs rupees to your family. The prisoners are not able to convince themselves because there is no written document for this, and it is all told orally, and that is one. And for which Ukraine leaders are telling that they are bringing the prisoners into war, not for actually military purposes, but to make them stand in the front lines, so that when Ukrainian army hits on them, those people will be killed first. So that's what it is. So many things are being told. Now, Chandini, please read the weapons.
Yes, sir. The weapons. Ukraine is making use of weapons such as Javelin anti-tank missiles and Switchblade kamikaze drones provided by the United States and other allies. Russia has used an array of weapons against Ukraine, some of which have drawn the attention and concern of analysts.
Yeah, this is what I could write at that time. What was there available before me on the net, that's what I could give there. Now, the next topic is I think I have answered the doubt of that girl. Yes, it is affecting our inflation. It is increasing. But once the war comes to an end and peace prevails, to a large extent, inflation may come down. When it is going to happen, nobody knows. Now, Chandni,
Sir,
yeah.
Sir, but on a relative scale, India is in a better foot because compared to US, in US the inflation is close to 10%, and in UK it is over 10%, and in Pakistan it is over 20%, and in Sri Lanka it is over 30%. So comparatively, India is at a better foot.
Yeah,
Because the supply chains were not as much disrupted between India and Russia as it was between Europe and Russia.
yeah, that's right. Because on the other hand, India has made advantage of this situation by asking for oil to be supplied to it at a cheaper rate. Not only that, this has helped our Reliance company to export lot of refined oil to other countries from here, getting it at cheaper rate from Russia, making it and then exporting. So to some extent, this has helped our country also indirectly. But all this is not long drawn conclusion. On the other hand, dollar is growing stronger, whereas Indian rupee is becoming weaker.
Sir, actually, I have a doubt.
Yeah.
The inflation in US is higher than the inflation in India. Then how come the value of rupee keeps on depreciating?
That is because majority of our countries are depending on US dollar trade. Not only that, India's payment requirement is much larger than receipts. Our trade deficits are too high, and we have to make lot of payments. Along with the trade payments, our payments for our loans dues are also coming due. So we have to make lot of payments. So we need more dollars. When we need more dollars, automatically we have to pay more money. The supply demand chain only. If supply is more, price will come down. But the demand is
Yes, sir.
more, the price goes up. That is what is happening now in our economy. And
It makes sense.
yeah, of course, there is no ready answer for this. Yeah, India has been affected by Russia-Ukraine conflict, probably on a lower scale. I know what you say is Pakistan has been affected more, what we see in the papers, but nothing is known about Myanmar. Do you know anything about Myanmar?
Sir, I think it's under military coup.
No
Yes, sir.
news comes out. No news comes out. You know what is
Sir,
happening?
recently one news.
Yeah.
Aung San Suu Kyi was
Aung San Suu
like,
Kyi is a 6 years extended, sir. It's a prison.
That news, okay.
Recent-
Are you getting news about any, say, inflation, supply,
About economics, it's
No,
not
sir.
there, sir.
Economical
No
news
on
is
that.
no.
economic news? Nothing comes out. Even about China also, nothing much comes out. Only about
Yes, sir.
India news is going on through
But sir, the
WION.
real
Yeah.
estate sector facing the challenges that is coming from China. That's it. That
China.
their real estate sector has come down.
Real estate sector has come down because one, people depend on bank loans for buying the property. The bank loan interest rates are rising. When bank loan interest rates are rising, there is a cause of doubt in the minds of the public whether to invest or not. But when this the employed people buying is a small percentage. Large percentage of transactions are done by people who are flooded with money in large amounts. Even then, that is one thing, that real estate has been affected. Why do you say it is affected? The property which was bought for 14, 15 lakhs in 2003 is now sold at 1 crore. Why is the need for increasing the price to that extent? Tell me. But but I don't know. This is again a disputable point. Inflation, is it good for economy or not? Inflation is good as long as you find price.
Slight
sir, a
inflation.
walking rate of inflation, that is 3% to 10% inflation is good for the economy because it helps boost a virtuous cycle of economic growth.
Sir,
But when it
walking-
exceeds 10%, it is not so good for the economy.
Yeah, no, but 10%, but
Walking,
yeah,
sir,
but, yeah, tell me.
3 to 5%, sir. Walking.
No, India Reserve Bank is of the opinion we should have
2 to
2 to 6.
6%.
2 to 6 is correct. SSB is telling correctly.
So that is set by RBI,
Yeah.
but on a general classification scale, there is something called creeping inflation, running inflation, galloping inflation, and all that. So in that scale, walking inflation is good for the economy, good for the development of the
So
economy.
walking is better than running. Very good.
Yes.
Nice. Good. Thank you, Prasanna Gayatri. Thank you. Prasanna is only an English graduate, but still she has prepared to this extent. So the commerce students must know how much they should learn more about economics, read more about things that is happening in and around us. That is good. Very nice. You told nicely. No, but one thing, America has not been facing inflation for quite a long time. The bread which was sold in 2007, first time when I visited country, was say $2.40 or whatever it is. Now it was being sold at the same rate in 2017 also. Whereas that is not the case with India, where a particular product was sold in 2007 at 10 rupees. It was being sold at 20 rupees in 2017.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
And now is the first time that the consumer price index of US has exceeded India. So far in the history, not once has it exceeded India's CPI.
Exactly. Yeah. But of course, we don't have to compare with America. America's requirements are different from the requirement of India. But since that is what our Vladimir Putin has told yesterday, America wants these wars to go on because they want to show their hegemony. Prasanna will tell what is hegemony. What is hegemony?
I think you're talking about hegemony.
Hegemony.
HEGEMON. Hegemony.
I
Hegemony is dominance. In simple words, it's just dominance.
Yeah. Hegemony. Hegemony is, America wants to be the leader of the world. America wants to be the leader of the world. So they want something good or bad to happen somewhere else. For example, they are showing more interest in China and Taiwan. So likewise, many other places they are poking their nose also. But this is a very big political matter over which we cannot speak. We are very small to talk about this. Now, next one is also an interesting topic. How many? Yeah, we have time before us. Yeah, any other doubts you have? Otherwise, we will go through Sri Lanka crisis. Any other doubts anybody has got?
No, sir.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt, no doubt. Yeah. Then,
Sir, I
yeah.
have one.
Who is speaking, please? I'm not
Sir,
able.
Samyukta.
Samyukta, yes, please.
Sir, what is the expected date for that interview call letter to come, sir?
I am also very eager to know, but no answer because I think they will give 10 days notice at least. I expect them to give at least 10 to 12, at least 2 weeks notice. So don't worry. But I have a lot of boys and girls working in Karnataka bank because so many have gone. I have not asked anybody because nobody will know the correct thing that is happening. Only HR people will know. And I don't have anybody in HR department. So the point is, are they going, first, there are two things, surprises here. One, are they going to follow the previous system of conducting interview only at Mangaluru, or are they going to conduct in different centers? Because conducting in different centers is convenient for North Indian people and all. They don't have to travel all the way from there to Mangaluru. They have to come by flight. So many people, they struggle like that.
Yeah, but specifically they told in the application while they sanctioned
In
the notice. When they
notification.
released the application for clerks, that time only they had clearly mentioned that there will be two form of clearing. That is, one is online interview followed by online test and then followed by interview at Mangalore head office only.
Oh, this I don't know. I don't remember. Or
They had specifically
very good.
mentioned it.
So
in
that
the
means
application.
it is going to be in Mangaluru only. All of you book tickets to Mangaluru. Be ready. Samyukta, I am making fun of you, but I have no other.
It's okay,
option.
sir. Even I have to travel. Mangalore is far from the place I am in.
Acha, oh, good. Very nice. Yeah. Any other doubts? Any questions? Yeah.
Sir, I haven't had downloaded the application form. So would that be a problem?
You are not having application form. I think they will permit you to take a printout after.
Sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. When we applied, there was no option to download the application form. And when I contacted the HR department,
not
they
like
told that.
No. When you filled the form, that
problem.
time only you have the option
Sorry.
of taking the print of
I think it is only for the mainstream exams like IBPS and all, it is available. But for this bank, it was not available. Actually, I looked for it, I think.
No, one thing.
But I downloaded.
No,
Actually, sir,
listen.
We have downloaded.
I mean,
It was there. The option was very small. That's it.
Oh, maybe I'm wrong, but HR department told me that they'll enable the link once the admit card comes out for the interview.
Yeah, I think there may be a provision of a biodata form also. Last time and all, I remember they used to send a biodata form online, which you have to take a printout and fill it up.
Yes, sir.
And
Yes,
take
sir.
with
We
you
have to
4
fill
or
it.
5 copies with you. So that is what you are supposed to do. That last year system was that way. So don't worry. What you are going to write in biodata is going to be relevant. So try to give good points under biodata for hobbies and strengths and all that, so that they can ask good questions and you can manage them also nicely. Okay, that's what it is. Good. Any other doubts? No doubt. Yeah.
No, sir.
Yeah, good. We will go to where? Just a minute for 5 minutes. Yeah, all of you are going through the questions I am posting online, videos, and also giving the questions, say, in the comments column. Are you aware? I am giving under the comments column the questions that have been asked that were not asked also, that one.
Yes.
Number two,
Yes, sir.
I am giving under current affairs snippets a link. That link will take you to my blog where you will have the entire current affairs. Entire current affairs also is there. You can go through that also. Very good. So now I am just searching for questions. Yeah, 1 minute. Let me go to Karnataka Bank. Yeah, good. From July, Karnataka Bank Clerk. Yeah, 2022 Federal Bank Inter. So the questions that I have posted online, is there any question over which you have doubts? Because some people were asking where I can get the answer. The answers have to be got by looking into the materials I have provided, like Bankers Adda, not much is there. Then infinite small or guidely materials. From there you can get it.
Sir, I have one question, sir. I have a doubt.
Yeah.
Sir, in that questions, you have given one question as in the HR section. How the panel are going to ask us, what have you prepared for the interview? So, what should be the relevant answer?
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
no. There many times they teach the students by asking questions. What have you studied for this interview? What have you prepared for this interview? How did you prepare for this interview? So
Yes,
many
sir.
questions they ask. So it is for you to answer. How are you going to answer? Who asked this question?
Sir, I am Chandani, sir.
Chandani. Yeah, Chandani, please tell me what is the answer you will give.
Sir, I'm not able to hear you, sir.
No, I'm asking you, what is the answer you will give for this question?
Sir, I think I will be giving one safe answer, because if I'm going to tell I have prepared a lot of news regarding RBI and the current affairs, they are going to start digging all the relevant news, so that they want me to tell about that. So I should, in one website I saw the person giving the one person has given one set of answers which has to be given to all the HR questions in Quora.com, I guess. So that person has given an answer like, you have to tell, I have not specifically prepared for any questions such that I have to be myself in the interview. So
that is, I don't agree with this, because it shows that you are not prepared for it. So instead, if you say, what is your degree? Commerce.
I'm a BCom graduate. Yes.
BCom. If it is a BCom graduate, you say, what I have prepared is about banking, about Karnataka Bank, about newspaper reports, recent newspaper reports. And how did you prepare? I prepared by going through my textbooks, by going through online and learning. That's all. You don't have to mention the name of the class and all that. There is no need for that. Then if you say I prepared by attending the class, which class did you attend? Why did you attend this? How did you attend this? Unnecessary questions will come. Could you follow?
Yes.
But
yes, sir, sure.
you are telling I have not prepared anything specifically, says you are not ready for running. You have given your name for participating in running race. And for that, I am sure you must have practiced before coming for running race. That is my way of argument. So you can frankly say, I prepared on banking, prepared on Karnataka Bank, prepared on latest news about my state and other neighboring states. Something like that you can say.
Yes, sir.
So
Sure.
can we also say that we after clearing the exam, we analyzed some of the mock interviews online, and then we analyzed then we studied about the Karnataka Bank, and then we referred some recent news reports.
Yeah, that is fine. You can also say I had the opportunity to go through previous interviews. You can say like that. Yeah, but at the same time, we have hundreds and thousands of people living in villages who are not having even internet facilities properly.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, hundreds and thousands of people. You know, the maximum number for one of my videos is 6,500 views. Imagine one person is saying 2 times. Even then, it is 3,000 views are there. That means nearly 4,000 people have been called for the interview, roughly. If I go by the statistics, that because nobody who has not been called for Karnataka Bank is going to verify this, excepting Yashashwini, because she is with us. Maybe she will refer. All others will not refer. So 4,000 people or so, the competition is very severe. That is why when you go and talk, you must talk confidently. You
Yes,
must
sir.
talk confident. Nothing else is required. Confidence and knowledge and clarity of information. This is what is required. And again, unfortunately, I cannot create it within 1 month or 2 months or 3 months. It's not possible. It is being built by you over the days. The feeling you have about yourself, the way you have been brought by your parents, the importance given by your people, what you think of yourself. That is what is making people communicate confidently or less confidently. For example, if Prasanna is talking now confidently like this, it's because she has been brought up like that. Similarly, if Chandani is able to talk with confidence like this, it is because of the way she has been practicing in our school or college. So that is what is more important. And those people who have not had such exposures, they can compensate that by reading more about all the current things and preparing effectively to present it briefly. And this is the same answer I will give for hundreds of candidates who are having back a lag, that is time gap of 4 years, 5 years, 6 years. There are candidates who are appearing with 2015 postgraduate degree also. For such people, the only answer is you cannot reduce the gap unless you have been working during those periods. One way of managing that is to tell that you were taking classes for your students nearby your house for getting some extra money to help your family. Then the questions will be, what subjects were you taking and which subject are you very strong? They will ask some questions relating to that because they know this is not a correct situation. Another option is to counter this. You have to prepare seriously, go as a confident person and answer them correctly. I have had experience myself, even in the same Karnataka Bank last year. There is one boy, Anand, 2017 civil engineer, got into Karnataka Bank as PO. His father has got a shop at the in the say um, uh, main market. This boy used to go and sit in the shop and he used to take the class from there also. So that was about 2020-21. So there are cases where people are selected, provided you tell them you are really interested in banking, you are a confident person, you have a desire to do more work, you have an ability to communicate effectively with others. That's all. This is what is more important in this. Yeah. Now, yeah. Any other question, please? Come.
So, like while interview is going on, can we use our hands to explain, or only we are supposed to keep it down?
No. Actually, I was using hand freely because I am a teacher. But as a person attending interview, you are supposed to keep it. I normally suggest people take a folder with them with the certificates and keep it on their lap so that you can hold it with both your hands. I hope you understand that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So that's what it is. Now, I am not going to Karnataka Bank question. Yeah, I have put it here. I think,
We are not supposed to make a hand gesture, sir.
no. I will not recommend making hand gestures and all. You know, the problem with hand is you will start scratching your head. You will start scratching your nose. This problem will be there. So you must avoid that. Yeah, you must avoid that. And that is why you have to be careful about handling your hand. But above all,
Okay, sir.
first, be confident you are going to succeed. See, there are 20% of us here who will get selected even with this class, without this class. That's okay. Another 20% of you may get selected, provided you take some extra efforts on your part. For example, this question and all, why banking as a career? What is the answer you will give? Why banking as a career? Come on. Why banking as a career? Surya Sri. Surya Sri. Why banking as a career?
Sir.
Surya Sri. Why banking as a career? Somebody's mic is on, some music is going on. Please switch off that mic. I hope it is not Surya Sri's mic. Yeah. Surya Sri.
Yes, sir.
Tell me why, what is your degree?
Engineering, sir.
Because I remember conducting interview for you, but I don't remember the degree. After engineering,
Yes.
why do you want to come to bank? That too as a clerk. Surya Sri.
Yes, sir. There are huge opportunities in banking sector because bank is important for an economy. And it assures a job. Job security is there in this job. Internal promotions. Salary, everything is good as far as this job is concerned. And
now, how can we refine this or improve this? Viswas Gautam. Okay, I'm not disagreeing with your answer. Viswas Gautam, how can we refine this, improve?
Yes, sir. So, sir, should I give the answer myself?
Yeah. Or what is your degree?
Sir, I am a mechanical engineer.
Are Baba, very much required for you. Please tell us.
Okay. Sir,
and the boy I told you is a civil engineer. Long back. Yeah, Anand. Yeah, tell me.
Sir, I think that banking industry is an ever-growing industry. Apart from that, there are ample learning opportunities. Like if I am working in a bank in rural areas, I'll be able to serve the society which really requires the banking services. If I work in forest department, I will be helping the nation to get the forex from outside world. And if I am working in urban areas, there are also opportunities to learn and to give loans and distribute loans to the masses so that the business opportunities in the urban areas grow. So, sir, there are many things which bank provides, and knowledge is the best thing that I consider before coming in this industry.
You are not joining for that reason. No, what you said is wrong. I don't agree with you. Anyhow, you don't have to dispute me now. You don't have to tell this. Now, Zanapala Nagireddy, please tell me, why do you want to join bank? I think you are an agriculture graduate. Zanapala Nagireddy.
Yes, sir.
You are agriculture, na?
Yes, sir.
Tell me, why do you want to come to bank?
Because bank is important for our Indian economy.
So what? There are so many things important for Indian economy. No. Actually, none of you have been able to accept the fact that there are no sufficient job opportunities in my field. Why don't you accept it?
Yes, sir.
What is wrong
That
in
is the
your
main reason.
accepting that there are no sufficient job opportunities, or even if there are job opportunities, they are not comparable with the banking industry? See, you get
Yes,
a
sir.
job for mechanical engineer for 8,000 rupees salary.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, 15,000 rupees salary lecturer. Today I had an interview. I conducted an interview for one girl who has done ECE or ECE, working as a lecturer in a college. I did not ask her the salary. It won't be more than 15,000.
Yes.
So
Yes,
ask
sir.
yeah. Who is that? Shilavati.
16,000. Yes, sir. 16,000. 18,000 they are giving, but they will ESI and PF they will cut. In
Very
hand, I get 16,000.
very good. So that's it. I couldn't remember that it is Shilavati and you are standing before me. Anyhow, thank you. But one thing is that people working as lecturers, it's a very golden opportunity for you to improve your communication skill and opportunity to communicate to the class, develop your confidence. Please do that. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And they will ask you, for you, the question will be, what are the skills required for a teacher? Now, coming to that previous question, why banking as a career? One, there are no sufficient job opportunities in my field. Number two, banking is a growing area where there is more job growth, career growth. And number three, it is also a dealing with customers and I will get more job satisfaction. Okay. We can tell like that. Good. Now there is one Sneha has raised a hand. Sneha, what would you like to tell us? Please tell. Sneha. Sneha ji, not. Then Sarfas, would you like to tell something to us?
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Which question, sir?
No. Either this banking question, or if you want to ask some question, you can ask. I was now standing on the question of teachers, those who are lecturers and all. One, if you tell you have done B.Ed degree and all, they will cross question you. Why do you have to come here? Why don't you go as teacher? That's one. Number two, when you are a teacher in a college, why do you want to come here? Obviously, there is increase in salary and also job security. And then the question will be, what are the qualities required for in a teacher to succeed as a teacher? Shilavati, I have not asked this question. When I conducted an interview for you, please tell me the answer for this.
Yes, sir. The skills required for lecturer are good communication skills and punctuality and confidence, and then controlling of students,
Maintaining discipline among candidates.
No, sir, controlling students and then
Patience.
patience. Yes, sir. Main thing is patience.
You are omitting very important point, knowledge.
Yes, sir, knowledge.
Increasing the
And
comprehensive abilities in students.
Knowledge and also communication ability, you told, and desire to be helpful to people. You must be having desire to help others. Anyhow,
yes, sir.
That's okay. Fine. Very good. Any other teacher is here now? Any other teacher?
Yeah, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Please tell me.
It's been actually, sir. I taught an English subject. So, as a teacher, the students should learn what is the comprehensive abilities and how to make their own problems to solve them and all.
No. The question was different. Prabhu Charan, question was,
Yes, sir.
What are the skills required for becoming a good teacher? Just as what are the skills required for becoming a good banker,
So
good teacher?
yes, sir. Yes, sir. The first thing we should learn to be patient, because some children can understand and some children can can't. First, we want to make them to understand, and if they ask also, we want to say again. This is the first quality teacher should have,
Mm,
and moreover, a controlling power over the students,
mm. Good. That's good. You are
and then
teaching. You
a
are
great
teaching in
knowledge, sir.
school. You are teaching in school or college.
No, sir. I was teaching in a school itself.
You were teaching in a school. Acha, not now.
Yes, sir.
Very good.
No, sir. It
Then
was in 2020, I guess. In
yeah.
2019, I mean, I graduated in BCom,
Mm,
and thereafter I got a teaching job in my hometown itself
mm,
as a part-time.
mm.
Thereafter, I left this job and I was preparing for banking.
Excellent. Thank you. Very good.
Sir,
Yeah.
sir, what can we say? I am teaching in a bank coaching. So what should I say, sir?
You are teaching in which city?
Sir, it's in Sagar, MP.
Sagar, Madhya Pradesh. Yeah. I do teaching because one, what is your degree? Engineering?
Yes, sir, mechanical engineering.
So which year did you complete?
Sir, 17.
Oh, Baba.
2017.
So I am teaching in bank coaching institute, one to earn money for my sustenance. It will be helpful for my family. Number two, and also by teaching, I keep my mind concentrated on a productive thing and also focused. Productive thing and focused, and to keep my knowledge, my mind sharpened. When you teach banking subjects and all, by say reasoning, maths and other things, your mind is kept sharpened, and further this skill will be helpful for you when you participate in exams also. That is why you are teaching. But the skills required in that case is serious preparation on one's part, and then you must be able to communicate effectively. Understand?
Okay, okay, sir.
Yeah, good. Yeah, another 2-3 minutes are there. Thank you. Any other extra questions from Bandana Kumari?
So Vaishnavi here.
Vaishnavi, please.
Now, for a commerce graduate, so can we say that since finance is also the lifeblood of our economy, and finance is studied more in commerce field than in any other field. So, being a commerce graduate, we can understand the banking laws and the rules more than any other field, and the language of the bank is more clearly and easily understood by the bank. So maybe I'm the right candidate for this job.
You can tell that the confidence with which you speak is what is more important.
Okay.
And it is okay. The point told by you are correct. Mostly this question will not be asked to you because you are a commerce student. They will not ask. They will not ask a MBA finance. They will not ask a MCom. They will not ask a BCom why you are coming to bank. Why you are coming so late, that they may ask. If you have got a gap, understand?
Okay. Means I recently graduated, I've recently done my master's this year only.
No, it's okay. I'm not talking with reference to Vaishnavi. I'm talking generally. If you have passed out this year only, you are very much suitable for this. Then the next question can, if at all they want to cross you, they can ask, why do you want to come as a clerk instead of as an officer? Will you continue with us after joining here also? These are all some time pass questions only to find out how are you reacting to things.
Okay. So means basically when I had filled the form, my MCom results were still awaiting. So once the Karnataka Bank exam results were announced, after that my MCOM results announced. So am I supposed to add that in my CV or
Yeah,
how?
now you will mention that. Now that if they send a biodata form for you to fill it up, you have to give your present state.
Okay.
No doubt about that. You can't suppress that. Some boys or girls, they used to say, sir, if I don't mention about MCOM, it is good. They will ask less questions. No, not that way. If you mention MCOM, they may ask some questions like, say, what are the subjects you have studied in MCOM? Which subject are you very strong? And please tell us something about that. Like that, they can ask. Sometimes they call,
Okay, because while filling the application form, it was highest degree was BCom.
that's okay.
So that's
Now it is, you are suitable then also. Now also you are suitable for this post. Nothing wrong in mention. You have to mention that. So, sometimes they ask very simple question. See, what is the subject you liked most while studying in school? Tell us something about that. And candidates are not prepared for this also. And why you liked it. For example, you say, I liked history. Why you liked history? Something like that. Okay, good.
Okay, sir.
Anyhow.
Sir,
For
Yeah.
this question, I just want to ask one question.
Yeah.
Sir, if they ask us, so why you choose banking as a career?
Hmm.
So my mother is a banker, sir, actually.
What is your degree?
So my degree is computer science, graduated in computer science.
BSc computer science.
Yes, sir, PhD.
Ah.
So my mother is actually a banker, sir. My mother is a banker. So am I supposed to tell that? So
No,
I
you
closely
you can tell about that. There is nothing wrong. No, but was that the reason for you to join the bank?
No. It's not. I think it will be.
And that is not the reason. The reason is that you are getting a good salary. Tomorrow, banks are going to reduce salary to 15,000 per month. Will you go and join? None of us will go near that. That is why there is no demand for ICICI, Axis Bank. What is the other bank? HDFC Bank, Catholic Syrian Bank, Dhanalakshmi Bank. There is not much of a demand. People are, but even then, some people are working there because they want to burn the midnight oil, whatever it is. Some घर में काम तो चलाना है ना, इसलिए जाना पड़ता है. So your question is, you can also add that as a reason. My mother is working in a bank, and I have been having idea about joining a bank right from my early years. Then they will cross you. Why did you study? Of course, BSc computer science is not a big thing. With one degree, you are appearing for bank service is fine. The question was difficult for people with postgraduate technical degree and all that. Okay, not for you. This is not a problem for you. Problem, people having BA, BSc, BCom, joining banks, not much of a questioning about that. But even then, by chance, if they have asked you, you can say about the points I've already told you. Okay.
Sir,
Yeah.
I would like to give some suggestion for this question. What is current global economy? For that, you can quote the recent World Economic Outlook report, which said that the global economic growth of 2022 stands at 3.2% and it dips down to 2.9% for the next year. And it is all because of certain reasons which puts constraint in the growth. That reasons are the Russia-Ukraine war, which has led to disruptions in the supply chain, which has led to fuel price increase, and which in turn has led to the increase in food prices, which has all come up as inflation.
Correct. Good.
And so on. You can go on.
Very good. Thank you. If you have some article or something like that, please share it in our Telegram group.
Sir, it's just that I watch documentaries, news documentaries.
Then you link
That
that.
is how I collect.
Then you link that in this. If somebody wants, let them see. Nothing wrong. I don't prevent people
Sir,
from.
if you make me an admin in the group, I can share it in the group.
Yeah,
group
I will
itself.
do it. I will do it. You are in 72020.
Yes, sir, I am in that.
I will do that. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank
We
you,
will
sir.
meet again tomorrow. Thank you. Today, we have not discussed any question, but we have spent 40 minutes. It's okay, fine. This will be really useful for, because I found many of you are having some doubts which you are not able to raise. That is why I had to do this way. Thank you so much. Best wishes. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, recording.
Bye, sir.
Thank you. Bye-bye.